الحكم المساعد الثاني مع الحكم.
Lift the title with Al-Nassr, as would Al-Nassr's captain, of course. Very well publicised pursuit of the silverware in Saudi Arabia as he and his teammates wait to take the field. Bento there, the goalkeeper, hasn't been beaten in any of the last 6 matches in the league. 4 teams, only 3 points apart, with everything to play for over the next 2.5 months. But while one team are thinking... Match officials, all from Saudi Arabia, for this evening's game. Referee Majid Al-Shamrani. Can't contemplate going home with anything less, really.
No, absolutely. That's got to be the main objective, of course. I think one of the men... Well.
Yeah, I mentioned the fact that João Felix has not scored for a little while, but he's certainly been creating weekend. It's the first one he's missed all season, but straight back in here now. Little flick there from João Felix. Al-Bushal sending it across, headed away by Samir. For them to finally get that first win off the boot of Martinez. That's Brozovic. Good combination here with Kingsley Coman. Lovely ball. João Felix! That's the way it's going for him at the moment. That's Ronaldo down on the ground, who's taken an early whack. But João Felix there with the first opportunity of the game.
Ball into the far post from Kingsley Coman. João Felix just holds his position out at that back post, and he gets a lovely connection with his right foot. Lovely connection. He knows exactly where he wants to put it. Just too high, just off the crossbar.
So Ronaldo inadvertently trodden on when the ball came over. It was a terrific delivery from Kingsley Coman, but that's just the way it is at the moment for João Felix. The luck's not certainly on review. The officials feel otherwise. He's not challenging him though, is he? And he's completely unaware that...
Yeah, he's not even looking in the direction of Ronaldo. I think there's contact, but I can see it being given. I can, really. I think it's soft, but yeah.
There we go. It was likely to go in one direction once the official...
Yeah, absolutely, he did. I think once the ball comes over the top and it lands at João Felix and they get the chance, I just think it's
unfortunate for the defender, isn't it? Very unfortunate, indeed.
I think it's unfortunate for Al-Nassr as well for a start like this, and it's a bit of a mountain to climb.
Well, Ronaldo with the opportunity to, and an early one at that, to give themselves the perfect platform for the rest of the evening. Well, he doesn't miss many opportunities like that. Cristiano Ronaldo from the spot, from 12 yards. Goal number 965 in the race to 1,000. And Al-Nassr, via a penalty kick, make the perfect start to the evening.
Yeah, once the penalty gets given and Ronaldo steps up, you see the close-up shots of how focused he is when he's lining that penalty up, and how his eyes are just set on where he wants to put the ball, and where he puts it, he just puts it with so much power that even though the goalkeeper dives the right direction, he's just got no chance. And like I say, I think the actual decision in the first one, I think Al-Nassr can feel a little bit hard done by, but at the same time, you tread on an opponent.
Being held to a draw at Al Town, so dropping a couple of points there. Interception made by Sadio Mane. And here goes Ronaldo. All hands on deck for those in green now.
Yeah, and like I was saying, they need to make sure that they don't concede a second quickly after this first one. Need to make sure they shut up shop now and try and...
Ronaldo a little bit, not looking entirely comfortable, but he'll want to stay on in a match.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward one here. It's obviously a bit straight, isn't it, as well? It might be, but yeah, he'll need to find a side which is going to go here. Obviously, they're split.
To João Felix. This is now Afal Bouchal. To mix it up, Mohamed Simakan, who somehow managed to balloon that header over the top of the crossbar.
Yeah, it's a massive chance. Again, another great ball in, and the queuing up.
The boot of Victor Braga, the goalkeeper. Mane trying to combine with Ronaldo. Simakan's not a bad bloke to hide behind, is he, in a situation such as this? And it comes from João Felix. Sent back in towards the box there by It was that instant. I think there are a few half-hearted shouts for a handball. Well, and that got them the promotion to the Saudi League, to the Saudi Pro League. Sadio Mane getting involved in a little bit of a tangle and not enjoying it very much either. Red mist has come down there.
Absolutely, as you can see, it's the chest control from Mane that just takes the ball away from his opponent, but his opponent drags on his shirt. He's not happy about that, and he needs to be a bit cooler headed there. He's not really made too much.
Bouchali's a really handy player in their squad. Hardly misses a game, but as I say, he's come off the bench quite a few times lately. How about that for a pass from Cristiano Ronaldo? Kingsley Coman there on the end of it. Yellow shirts aplenty in and around the box, but solid. That's excellent defensive play there from Nasser Al-Khalil, but might be called on again. This is Mane. Ronaldo knew was offside. Brozovic. Coman, 2-0. Beautifully worked. They were almost queuing up on the edge of the 6-yard box there. Neat, tidy, precise passing, and then Kingsley Coman was there to just plant the ball beyond Victor Braga for the second goal. He scored at the weekend against Al-Hazem, and he doubles the lead here, subject to a VAR review.
Yeah, fantastically worked goal. Mane in the first instance just playing the simple ball into a player that's in a better position than what he is, out wide, just sliding it out there, and then just a lovely slid ball, picking his man out there.
Last summer. It's a rerun of the set play we saw about 10 minutes ago. Simichan as a shield as it's played into the near post. That was Martinez initially. Flick into Ronaldo.
I just think after that, and just to try and get the cutback possible.
They're playing with real pace, aren't they? Recycling the ball very, very quickly. This is Martinez. Little deflection, carries it home. Inigo Martinez with his second goal of the season. 3-0 Al-Nassr. 3 goals surely signalling beyond doubt that 3 points will be heading back to Riyadh, and that tonight Al-Nassr will lead the table by 2 points. And what a welcome to the game for Walid Al-Nassr, the substitute goalkeeper, beaten by the first attempt on goal that he has to try and deal with. It was Martinez with the shot, and somehow, I think it was a slight deflection, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Al-Nassr sends it on its way. Ronaldo.
It'd be interesting to see what he goes with and what his message is at half-time, Al Maestro.
Says Nasser Al-Khalil losing out, and
if you're at the top end of the league.
Here's Mane, a challenge on João Felix. And the referee had a little think about that and then has awarded the first half.
Like I say, I think there would have been a few fancy this, but there's only one man that's keeper.
Here we go. It's Ronaldo. And he couldn't quite get it home, and Walid Al-Nassr.
But overall at half-time.
Well, what a first half for... Welcome back to our live coverage from the King Abdullah Sports City Barrider. It's Maestro. But Al-Nassr looking comfortable and hungry for success in that first half. Not sure whether there's a bit of an issue here with Sadio Mane.
It looks like he just had a few words off Ronaldo, seeing if he's okay. Not sure whether that's going. Do you go and try and get a goal, or do you consolidate what's already happened and just move on to the next game? It's a difficult situation for them to be in. But from an Al-Nassr point of view, it's more of the same. Just always going to be a tough ask going into the game.
And here comes Ronaldo. Here's a chance to make it number 4, and he's denied by Walid Al-Nassr.
Does well there just to stand up. He gets a little bit of luck to some extent, but his arm's there. He makes
plenty of space for Ronaldo. Looks for an opening, and support provided by Mane on the end of it.
It would have been a really nice story.
Here comes Nawaf Al-Bouchal. Time and space to pick the pass. Ronaldo, Mane! There's number 4. Four goals without reply scored at the weekend in their previous match, and that's where we are in this one too, but with a long, long way to go in this second half. Unselfish play all round and a very fine finish.
Yeah, it was good initial play. Found the third man in behind, Al-Bouchal making that run and getting on the end of it, and then once it gets cut back to Ronaldo, obviously we've seen at half-time Ronaldo's looked a tad concerned for Mane for whatever reason. It looks like he's just sort of gifted him a goal there, but make no doubt about it, there's still work to do when the ball comes to Mane, and the finish is absolutely incredible. He puts it in a place where the keeper has absolutely no chance, just kisses the post on the way in, and fantastic for that 4th goal. Just making sure that they get their rest at what is going to be an important running going into this final part of the season, especially. So finally poised at the top of that league.
So Sadio Mane and João Felix going off as well. Ayman Yaya also. And the man who Zimmer can getting involved once again, and that burst of pace almost
involved in the attacks, and he don't just get up there. When he is up there, he makes a real impact, and he looks quite cultured when he's in that position. He tries the little dink over the top of the goalkeeper there.
Tonight, the 65th National Day of Saudi Arabia's near neighbours Kuwait, which is something acknowledged and celebrated around the side of the pitch on the LED boards during the match this evening, and celebrations on the field as well for Al-Nassr for goal number 5. Al-Najm 0, Al-Nassr 5. They've equalled their best score of the whole season, and we still have at least 10 minutes remaining. Here it is once again, and Martinez with his second goal of the night.
Yeah, and this is all just about movement from Martinez. Don't get me wrong, the delivery, the ball in from Malgarib is fantastic. It's got plenty of pace on it, into a good area.
Comprehensively done by Al-Nassr the entire season. A penalty from Ronaldo, goal half-time. Martinez with his second of the match. 11 minutes from the end, completed the scoreline. A chastening night for bottom of the table Al-Najm. The result from the first 5 minutes never in doubt. It's finished. Al-Najm 0, Al-Nassr 5. A fantastic race for the title. A long way to go, of course, but for Cristiano Ronaldo, for Jorge Jesus and for Al-Nassr, their fate now at this moment in time is completely in their own hands. 23 matches played, they're top of the league, 2 points clear, and tonight's victory was comprehensive and outstanding against the league's bottom club. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage. Goodbye for now.